everybody, welcome back to our midweek video here today. And we've had lots of questions and lots of emails, lots of new customers here. So I wanted to run over exactly what the Planner Pal is and how to use it. Not necessarily the different ways that you can use it. I'm going to do a future video on how I'm planning my 2024, and I'm going to be showing you all the different ways that I personally am using it. But I'm going to walk you through what we have available right now and how you start using and putting it together so you can get ready for the 2024 year as well. So Planner Pal, what is Planner Pal? So we have lots of planners here at the shop. We have individual planners for crafting, wedding, Christmas, lots of different things. And then we have our all-in-one planners. We'll go over more of what planners we have to offer in the next release, and then all together video after that on the different styles of planners that we have. And then we offer what we call Planner Pal System. This is basically where you're going to put all of your notes, all kinds of information, recipes, pictures, all kinds of things, and we're going to get into that in just a minute. And these are things that you do not have to put in new planners every single year. We get a new planner at the end of every year, sometimes in the middle of the year if we want to change up the style. We change planners, right? And it's so hard to transfer all of that stuff, to find each page of a restored thing. It's just hard to have one place that you know you can go to for information. We all have so many different information things that we need to keep, and it's just hard to remember exactly where we've stored all of those. If you're like me, for years I put them in the Notes app, and I had pictures and screenshots of things that I needed to remember. And then anytime it came time that I needed to use that item or needed to look up that information, it would take me 30 minutes to days to find exactly where I had stored that information. Now, when we came out with the all-in-one planners and we had all these sections, it did help because you could name these sections, but again, you had to transfer them over to every new planner every year. I still like having the sections for different ideas and areas. It's just nice to have that many notebook, options. But if it is something that you actually need to keep up with for a certain amount of time, or just a place to dump everything, that is where Planner Pal comes in. And it doesn't matter how many new planners, you can go through 30 new planners in a year, and you're always going to know where you stored everything. It's not trying to figure out, okay, am I going to put this under one or two, or just getting overwhelmed by everything else. We are all about being productive, making it simple to understand, and just making what you need, and making products to where you can completely customize stuff to your life, and to where that makes you more productive and it makes you spend less time. So enough of the explanation of what this video is about. I just wanted you to get a good grounding of why Planner Pal and what is Planner Pal. So now that we know the why and what it's supposed to do, let's walk through what we have to offer and how you're going to use it. So this is how Planner Pal was originally introduced. It is a split screen. That's why it's smaller here, and I'll show you how you can use it split screen. And it came with the original, let me turn on images. It came with these original colors here. I've just simply added in one of our covers. We have covers for them. For the split screen one, we will have covers for the other landscape and portrait coming out soon, but they are brand new releases, so we don't have the covers for them yet. So this is the original split screen Planner Pal. These are the original colors that it came with, and this is just a cover. That's just an image that you put on top, right on top of the other ones. And then let me backspace because I didn't get it lined up. You're going to put it right on top of the other ones, and all of your links and stuff are still going to work. It's made to be a companion, right? A pal to your planner. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up in split screen. And to do that, you're going to hit on this Planner Pal tab, and you're going to hit this little open book, and then hit open in new window. And then we're going to turn this sideways. So this is Planner Pal. It's made to go in split screen. I can go to all kinds of different planners, any of these different planners, without having to exit out of this split screen, go back, find the planner that I need, open it in split screen to have it side by side. It was a long steps process to go back and forth to find the planner that I needed. So this allows me to have my weekly, my daily, any page that I need to open in this planner, and be able to have my Planner Pal right here beside me. Now we have several options available with our Planner Pals right now, but we have more coming. I have so many ideas. I'm really excited, but I have not had time to finish getting them all together yet. So you'll be seeing new Planner Pal releases from now on. So this is the split screen version of it. I have an iPad Pro 12.9. And this is what it looks like. I've got my month zoomed in over here, and then this fits perfectly in this third section of the split screen right over here. Our customers love it. It is definitely my most planner that I've used to date. It holds everything. And basically what this is a file folder. So you see all of these file folders here that you can name. So this is basically allowing you to have this many different planners or folders to organize your stuff in. When you click on any of your folder files, you're going to come up with a name and an icon that names that folder. And then you're going to import the new planner behind this page. And I'm going to show you how to do that here in just a minute. And then once you've imported the notes file, you're going to slide over and it's going to bring up this whole separate planner, but it's all tucked inside this file cabinet. Sarah, one of the ladies in our group that helps us out a ton on our Facebook group, explained it this way, and this is definitely the idea. It is a file folder system. It was a great way of explaining it. So basically you've got these file folders. So when you order Planner Pal, it's just going to have these file folders, and then when you click on each one of the colors, it's going to take you to a naming place. And so that is what the Planner Pal is. It is just the file folder system. And then you can purchase the individual pals that you're going to slide into your folders. So here's our filing cabinet. We've clicked on the first folder. We've named the first folder, and then you can slide in your book. You can put your planner behind that file name, and then that's how you can easily reference it. So now let me show you what we offer. So I'm going to go to the internet here. This is breezyorganization.com, and I've clicked on shop and I've clicked on Planner Pal. So we're going to scroll down to the bottom. This is our original Planner Pal here. It's going to come blank as shown right here. You're going to add on your own icons, and then you're going to add on your own text to name your file folders. And then these are the pals that we have so far. We have a book pal where you can keep up with all of your reading. We have an organizer pal. Some people get confused on the difference between the organizer and sticker pal. The sticker pal has places for widgets and inserts, and it's made to hold your stickers. This is, to me, is made to organize any screenshots or pictures I've taken, notes, things that I don't want to lose and I don't have like a specific spot for it yet. Or if I'm doing like a vision board, a brain dump of something, this is just basically organizing my thoughts in pictures. So these come with all kinds of cute little Instacks. You can name each Instack. And when you click on the Instack, it will take you to a blank page to add your own pictures. Pinterest is kind of another way that I view this. You have your boards on Pinterest. You click on the board and you've saved all of your inspiration. That's what the organizer pal is. And we've got books pal. We've got organizer pal. And then we've got Notes Pal. Now, a lot of people get confused between the Planner Pal and Notes Pal. Planner Pal is your filing cabinet. It just has your empty folders, but it has the system to make it all work to where you don't have to leave split screen. Notes Pal is actually a one to keep your notes. So let's click on Notes Pal. And then you've got all of these different icons that are already named for you. So you've got notes, doodle, checklist, shopping, brain dump, favorite menu, which is where you keep your favorite menu for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's easy to make your menu plan. Projects, passwords, ABC, or A through Z passwords, super easy to find your passwords, links, tips, gifts, deep clean, wish list, measurements, information, and contacts. This was originally made to hold all of that information. You need the insurance guy contact. You need the dentist contact all in one place. We need these odd contacts that maybe family members wouldn't know the name to look underneath your phone. They can go here and look under dentist and figure out, okay, this is the dentist that we use. And then you've got information, measurements of your kids, measurements of yourself. Next project, we've got checklists, we've got brain dumps. There's what the contact looks like. We've got tips that you can save, any checklist or gift ideas. I find gift ideas all the time, just on Facebook or Pinterest or whatever, and I just screenshot it. Well, here you can save a picture of the screenshot, and then you can also save a link. So the next time you're looking for a cool gift for somebody, you can go to your gift ideas and be like, oh yes, that was a great idea. Click on the link. It'll take you right to the website. Important links, and then you can have a wish list, and here's your passwords with easy to get to numbers or letters A through Z. Very, very nice. This is the Notes Pal. So it's a container that's already got organizers for all of these things. So all you have to do is add in your information. So if you have a need for shopping list and checklist and a favorite menu and all your passwords and links and gift ideas and deep cleaning, this would be a great one to put in your filing cabinet because it's made to go inside that Planner Pal. But this is called Notes Pal because it actually is holding your notes. And then we've got Finance Pal. Our Finance Pal is very, very nice. It goes over lots of things: budget, expenses, overview, bills, debts, savings, envelopes, syncing, trackers, subscriptions, and goals. It is very, very nice. It has a January through December budget. It's excellent to open up next to your planner and be able to budget right next to it. And then we have a Movie Pal that's going to be very similar to the Book Pal. It's really cute. And then you can write your review of the movie and how many movies you watched. It has tabs 1 through 12, so you can keep up with it monthly if you want. Our Recipe Pal, this is one of my most used. You can organize your recipes in lots of different ways, and you can have pictures and all of your ingredients and descriptions, which I've made a special way where it's very easy to get your recipes offline to just copy and paste over very, very easily. We've got Planner Pal covers, which is one that I was using, the bright colored one here. We've got lots of colors to choose from. We have a Plant Lover Pal. So this is where you're able to keep up with the growth of your plant if you've watered it. Lots of information for all of our plant lovers. We have a Wardrobe Pal, which is really cool. It's where you can pack, you can plan your outfits, you can plan your wardrobe, you can do a wish list. It's very, very fun. And that is in split screen as well. You can see that you can put all of your pictures of your items. Very fun. Our Party Pal is another one that I use all the time. If you plan any kind of events, I'm a pastor's wife, so we plan events all the time. And Party Pal has been a lifesaver. It keeps up with everything. You can keep up with themes for parties. So like even if you find cute themes, there's a section for that. So when it comes time to plan a party, you can pull for something that you've already done research on, and it plans like your next 10 or 12 parties. Very, very nice. And then we've got a Food Passport, which allows you to do reviews on different restaurants that you've eaten at. That one's a lot of fun too. And then we've got a TV Show Pal. That allows you to keep up with your TV shows kind of the same way as your movies and your books. And then we've got a newly released Sticker Pal. So our Sticker Pal is a little bit different than our sticker and widget organizer that we've had released for a couple of years now. It looks very similar, but there's some updates to it, and this is an actual Pal that's going to go inside of your folder system. And then we also have a Notebook Pal. Now, some people get confused between the Notes Pal and the Notebook Pal. I know it can get confusing, but they all have different purposes. So the Planner Pal is your filing cabinet. Your Notes Pal already has stuff filled out for you to just put in your information, your passwords, your links, your favorite menu. It's just made with forms that you're filling out. That's the Notes Pal. The Notebook Pal is what it is. It's a notebook. So basically, this is like a notebook that you'd buy from the store that has tabs. And these are your tabs. You label them, and then you've got lined pages behind it. So that is what our Notebook Pal is. It's made for you to keep track of any types of notes that you have. So I have notes, but I also have notebooks. So if I click on Notebook, I'm going to slide over, and these are going to be all things that I've added in my own information. So basically, it is just lined pages. I don't think I have a blank one in here to show you guys, but it's basically actually new house. Okay, so if I click on one of the folders, it's just going to bring you to a notebook. That is what the Notebook Pal is. It's just lined pages like a notebook that has tabs. Okay, so that is our original Planner Pal. Y'all loved it so much that we decided to make it in portrait and in landscape to where it would fill the screen, which allows us for opportunity for lots and lots of other things. So let me show you what the landscape one looks like. This is the Landscape Planner Pal. You can name it just like the other one and put your icons. It's basically a filing cabinet. You've got your tabs right here that you're going to name, and then you're going to insert the Pal inside. Now, I will say originally we were only going to come out with one size. We were only going to have a split screen Planner Pal. But now, since y'all have loved it so much, we have portrait and landscape. So now, to buy the right pals for the Landscape Planner Pal, you're going to want to buy a Landscape Sticker Pal, a Landscape Notebook Pal. It'll say landscape in front of it, so you know which size you're getting for whichever system you're using. And then you're just going to simply insert those pages in between the two tabs. So if I go back and I hit one of these, you're going to basically import the planner in between these two folders in your filing cabinet. And what that looks like is if you go back to the main page On any of these pages, if you just click Planner Pal, black bar at the top, it's going to take you to that front cover here. Okay, so now that I've imported pages, into my folder, I'm going to look and see what those are. So I've got this planner inside Notebook Pal. So now I've named it, and I'm going to slide over, and here's my Notebook Pal. So this is my actual planner inside the filing cabinet. So what that looks like is I can click on any of these folders, and with our Notebook Pal, we have these blank pages, but they also come with grid and lined and graph that you can actually drag over and use. So if you don't want just lined pages, you can use it for other things. So basically it gives you a few more options in the landscape and portrait version. So that's the Notebooks Pal and landscape. And then here is our portrait planner pal. So it is a full planner of so many folders, so much goodness to organize all of your stuff in. So this is basically that same idea that the split screen organizer had. It's just in portrait and landscape version. Now I will say with the 12.9 Apple iPad Pro, you can do split screen with the portrait one with a portrait planner, but then have your iPad turned in landscape orientation. I'm going to turn my iPad landscape. They fit perfectly. If you've got the 12.9 iPad Pro, they both fit perfectly in this total split screen down the middle. And we've got a full recipe planner. Everything's going to fit side by side, which is absolutely amazing. And then you just hit the top, and it's going to take you to the main page. And then you slide over and hit the top to go back to the folder system. So when you're inside one of your planner pals, you're going to hit the top to take you to the front page of that planner. And then you're going to slide over. This is your folder. And then you're going to hit the top bar to go to your filing cabinet to get back to all your files. And I didn't have to get out of split screen. I didn't have to go back into GoodNotes to get anything else out. Everything is just right here. So now let's talk about the pals that we have for portrait and landscape. We don't have as many as those because, like I said, we just released those. So we have the Notebook Pal, which is going to be your blank pages to add in any of your notes. And then we've got a Recipe Pal in landscape and in portrait. So they're going to say it right in front of the name, landscape and then portrait. We've got a Book Pal, and then we just released our new Sticker Pal. So we've got a portrait sticker pal, a split screen, that's the original one, and then a landscape sticker pal here. So that is the differences in between them and kind of the theory and the understanding behind it. When you decide on which planner pal you want, you're going to go to your downloads and you're going to import this Planner Pal portrait. So you should have a little picture of what it looks like. You're going to click on it, and then you want to import this into GoodNotes or whichever app you're using. To do that, I hit the little arrow out button, and then I find GoodNotes, open in GoodNotes. I'm going to hit that, and I'm going to do import as new document right here. Okay, here is my brand new fresh Planner Pal. So now all I have to do is click on this little pencil, and I can click on text and write somewhere up here. These links you don't really want to write on top of. Sometimes it doesn't let you. So I'm going to buy the Notebook Pal. So I'm going to write notebook, and then I'm going to lasso my word, and I'm going to bring it over here. And I may change the color. So let me lasso it, color, and I'm going to change it to white. So I'm going to put my Notebook Pal right here. Okay, I'm going to drag my file folder, drag it over here on the side to do split screen. I'm going to hit done because I'm done with that Planner Pal, and I'm going to unzip the icons.zip folder. Okay, I'm going to click on the icons. Now, it looks like all of these are completely blank. That's because they're white. So all of these look like they're blank, but if you look at the title, it's going to tell you what that icon is. So I need a notebook. So I have books here. I could just do something random like tacos. I've got a stack of books here, it says. Lots of different options, and if I want to see what they look like, I can always click on one and then slide over as well, and then I can see what the title of it is. So let's say I'm going to have my Notebook Pal to just be this one. So it's books 2. So I'm going to go down to books 2. I'm going to push down on this, and I'm going to drag it over onto my Planner Pal page. Okay, it put it right there. Now I'm going to zoom in so I can get a good look at this. I'm going to hit this blue arrange, or this blue sizing icon. I'm going to hold on to it, and I'm going to make it a lot smaller, and then I'm just going to bring it over to my little icon spot. And now I've got this notebook with the icon and the name. Now I'm going to make sure my lasso tool is clicked, make sure images and text is clicked. I'm going to lasso both of these, click in the middle and hit copy. Now I'm going to hit on this tab, and I'm going to hold down and hit paste. Sometimes it does not keep it lassoed and you don't know where it goes. So you can either lasso in the dark up here and bring it down, or you can go back and paste again. But it just hit it up there because it was white and you couldn't see it. And I don't know why GoodNotes is doing that now. Sometimes it's not keeping it lassoed. But I'm just going to lasso these and I make them a little bit bigger. I'm going to hit the text icon and I'm going to make this bigger. Okay, and I'm going to name that. Okay, so now I'm all named. Now I need to add that PAL. Now I bought the PAL, so I'm going to go back to my downloads or wherever you saved your downloads. Don't save stuff inside GoodNotes whenever you download it. You need to download it into a files folder on your device that you're using. So what we're going to do is go to my notebook PAL that I've bought. It's a portrait notebook PAL because I've got the portrait PAL over here. And then I'm going to insert this. So I'm on the page that I want it to go right behind, okay? You don't want to be on a front page. You don't want to be somewhere else. You want to click on the folder that you want this planner to go into. And then you've got a little page here with a plus icon. I'm not for sure if other apps allow you to import planners inside planners. I'm assuming they probably do, but this is how GoodNotes works. So you're going to hit this little plus icon and it says add page, which we're going to add a planner, and that's fine. And then all you want to do is it's going to say after. So it's going to be after this page that I'm on, which is what I want to do. Down here at the bottom, it says import. So I'm going to hit import and then I'm going to find this file. So you would go to downloads, but that's not where I have them stored. Okay, so here I found this same folder and this notebook PAL is the one that I'm wanting to import. So I'm going to check it and hit open. That's going to import that planner directly behind the page that I was on. I'm going to get out of my split screen and I'm going to check and make sure I did it right. So I'm going to slide over and it should take me to the name of my folder. There's the name of my folder. If I hit the top, it's going to take me to my filing cabinet. If I hit this tab or folder, it's going to take me to my name. If I slide over, it's going to take me to my notebook PAL. And from here, I can add in the icons and the text just like we did on the other one, except this time I've got my notebook. So now I can actually be sitting somewhere and take my notes that I want to take. I can sit down and say we're in church and I can take my notes. So we're going to write down service and all of my notes. And then now for the next service, all I have to do is duplicate this page. And now I know all of my service notes are in my notebook PAL. So I've got my sermon notes. Color. I've got my sermon notes. So now what I'm going to do is go all the way out. And I'm in my planner PAL and all of a sudden it's the next service and I want to make some more notes for my sermon notes. All I have to do is go to notebook. It's taking me to the opening page of my folder, slide over. Here's all my notebook PALs where I'm going to write down all of my any kind of notes that I have. And then I can click on sermon. This is my sermon tab. And so all of my service notes and stuff are going to be underneath this tab. If I need more pages underneath this tab, all you have to do is click on the 4 squares up here. The page that you're on will have a blue line around it. You click on the arrow underneath and put add page after. And this right here shows that it's the front cover of this PAL, but it's actually going to just add a blank page because it says current template. So that means whatever template that you're on right now, that's what's going to add. So we're going to click on the arrow. We're going to put add page after, and we're going to do current template. So click on that. This is going to add another blank page. So this is sermon number 2. And if I go back and I click on the second tab, this is tab 2. So I can hit tab 2. But I want to go back to my sermon page 2. I'm going to hit on sermon, slide over to page 2, sermon number 2. I can go back home and I can hit tab 2, tab 2. So see, it added an additional page in there. So that is a rough idea of how the Planner PAL works, the meaning behind it, and how to use it, putting your icons in, adding your text, and importing your PALs. Hopefully that was beneficial to you guys. If you guys have any questions, be sure to email us on Etsy or on our website. We'd be happy to answer any questions. I think that I'm going to use a split screen for some things and the portrait Planner PAL for some things. And be ready for lots more coming out because we are super excited, and I'm going to see you this weekend with some amazing new planners. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.